Banshee is a female spirit in Irish folklore who indicates death of a family member by wailing, shrieking, or screaming. Scream of a banshee is called keening, which means expressing grief when someone dies or is about to die. Many people think that banshees are extremely frightening, but they're just harbingers of death. What Irish people are really scared of is the ability of a banshee to predict death and the fear of losing a loved one. Often described as a fairy, Banshee is said to be a ghost of a woman who died during childbirth or who was murdered. Centuries ago, it was considered disrespectful if one didn't believe in their existence. That's how strong the belief was among Irish people. A Banshee even warns when a loved one who is living far away from their family members is about to die. And if someone of great importance or holy is about to die, many banshees appear together at once. A banshee can appear in many forms. A beautiful woman wearing a shroud, a woman with long silver hair wearing a silver dress, an old woman with red eyes wearing a green dress and long white hair, a pale woman in white dress with long red hair, a headless woman carrying a bowl of blood, and an old woman with long grey hair dressed all in black with a veil covering her face. Banshees may appear in various other forms such as hare, weasel, and any other animal that is associated with witchcraft in Ireland. It is very rare, but there can be male banshees too. Size of a banshee is described differently. Some say she's unusually tall and some say she's very short like a fairy creature. She is seen most often flying at night or crouched under a tree, shrouded with a veil covering her face, sobbing. If a war is expected in the near future, she is seen as a washing woman in a stream nearby, washing heads or limbs of people or linen covered with blood of those people who are about to die in that battle. People say that cries of a banshee can be so piercing that it can shatter glass. Legend also has it that if a banshee gets seen, she disappears into a cloud of mist, creating a noise that sounds like flapping of a bird's wings. In 8th century, there were women who were known as keeners who sang sad songs and mourned deaths, and as payment they accepted alcohol. This was considered to be a great sin, and it is believed that these women were cursed to become banshees. They do not harm anyone or cause death themselves, they only give warning. One of the sightings reported was in late 19th century when Irish Times published a reader's report on hearing banshees wailing. Banshees are known to have the power to predict death and warn family members. Her other strength is her shattering scream, which can cause blood vessels to burst, killing the person instantly. She also has the power to manifest only in front of those who she prefers, and her touch can cause horrific death. Banshees can move from one place to another with a blink of an eye. They are known to have super speeding abilities. Her non-physical form allows her to pass through solid surfaces. Also, it is believed that if anyone tries to capture a banshee, they will be cursed, and that curse will pass on from generation to generation. Like shown in many movies, it is believed that if remains of a banshee when it was in human form is found salted and burnt, a banshee can be put to rest. They say that you can harm a banshee using an iron weapon. Salt is also known to repel banshees. She is often seen brushing her long hair while weeping. They say if you ever see a banshee's comb on the ground, you should never pick it up because it is a trap. And whoever picks it up gets dragged away by a banshee into her world. It is believed that every Irish family has its own banshee, and some banshees develop a very strong bond with their families. Good banshees appear as beautiful, enchanting women who sing sorrowful songs full of love and concern for the family. Only those can hear a banshee's wail or sorrowful song who the banshee picks. There's also another side, the scary ones. They appear distorted and hateful. Their screams are unbearable and terrifying. People say, like shown in movies, a bad banshee can rip a person to shreds or drive him insane with its wailing and force him to take his own life. But it is arguable though, as legend claims banshees to be harmless and they only warn people of imminent death. No one knows from where banshees get their knowledge of a person's death. It is believed that every person has an observer who follows him all day long and reports back to Banshee. The tale of Banshee is slowly dying as there hasn't been any sightings recently. Or maybe the locals will keep the legend alive by sharing stories and passing them on from one generation to the other. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to click subscribe and hit the bell notification. Have a wonderful day and take care.